All right, welcome to another episode of Driving Cheap with Jeff. All right, so I had to take my cylinder head back off because I did not bleed the cooling system properly, and some air cavitated up here around the cylinder head, blew out right by the exhaust passage. So I had a little coolant coming out of the exhaust. Pulled everything off, cleaned it up, verified it, put a new Yamaha head gasket on, and I had a brand new tube of this. I used Permatex when I did the install of my new water pump on the Dodge Magnum I had, which I sold about 2 years ago. And I decided to use this. I didn't use it on the car because it was too deep. The project was, it would have been too much work to have to redo, so I figured I'd go ahead and use proper RTV, Permatex RTV, and that worked great. But I had this tube laying around, and I figured, I'll try this ultra gray silicone, which is like a generic brand that came with a part. And the part was good, so I figured this evergreen silicone would work. And I guess it is like regular household silicone, where it does have an expiration date. There is no expiration date on this tube, or none that I could see, but it is not drying after 24 hours. So I'm gonna have to remove the rocker cover and the tensioner, timing chain tensioner, and wipe all this off and reseal it with some regular black RTV. And I think I thought, well, maybe it just only dried on the mating surfaces, but I can't find any information on it. Like, what's crushed in between is dry. Everything else just oozes out and stays wet. But I don't think so. I don't want to take the chance. And I haven't put the exhaust back on yet. And this is only a minor setback to pull these parts off. It's like at the most an hour. So I'm going to take this apart and see if it's still wet on the mating surfaces. And that'll tell us if your automotive RTV expires.